Hey everyone, hope y'all are doing great today. So yeah, it's been a minute that I have come on here, but I did join a swap in a group in a Facebook group called Craft Junkies, and the swap was to make 2 items with bingo cards. It could be anything as long as we used 2 bingo cards. So, I thought, well, let me make some cards, some all occasion cards. So I did make 4 of them. The file that I bought had 4 different bingo cards in it. So they're blank, and I didn't want them, I didn't want to make them too bulky because, just in case they really do want to mail them out, they can use the envelope provided. So I did make 4 envelopes. And here's the first one. The back layer with the pink, I think I used spun sugar, and I just inked the edges, and it is white cardstock. And then I used a gold layer, and then another pink layer, or a pink layer, and then the bingo cards on the top. So this is how the first one turned out. I used tiny little butterflies. I did use pop of color in these throughout, and I distressed the edges, curled them up. I did use some stickles in the little corners, so it's not just paper. And then here's some more drops, and then I used a punch for these flowers, and I tried to incorporate all the colors in each card. So I used this is a die from my stash, and I think it was an alley die, and put pearls in the center of the flowers. This one is like a bluish, greenish tint. I think I used speckled egg, and then again the pink for this flower. And the insides are blank, and they don't have any sentiments on there because I want them, they can customize them. What I did was I cut out some, flags, and then I cut out some sentiments. And this was another file that I bought on Etsy. So I just chose the ones that were closer in color to match the cards. If they want to put a sentiment on there, they can. So there's some sentiments that I made for them. And then this card is more of a greenish card, and they all have the flowers and the leaves. Oh, and I used stickles on some of the numbers just to make it look like the card was being played. And again, I distressed the edges, and I used the drops. So this is the second card, and again the insides are blank. And then this one is another pink one. Put the flowers on the top, the butterflies on the bottom. These cards are beautiful. I just love them. And then blank on the inside, and this is the last one. And I use the stickles for some of the edges that are torn. So that is the last one. So I really do like the way these cards turned out. I just used, made a little belly band to keep them all together. And those were my 4 cards to my partner. So I also printed out, not just the big ones, I made some small ones for whatever, right? It's just like the big one, except it doesn't have as much detail as the big ones do. These just, instead of the stickles for the numbers, I punched out butterflies, and then I stickled some of the flowers. And these are, just the small, like gift cards or cards for gifts. And here's the other one. And these, I think it's 4 to match the larger ones. And I just printed these smaller. So there's the green. Here's another green. This is a blue, and there is another blue. So, and again, I made the little belly band just to keep them all together. And then I made some that were even, and for these, I also have some sentiments that I cut out for her, so she can, personalize them if she so chooses to. I'm going to put these right here. Okay, so there are those. And then I printed some smaller ones. Here are the smaller ones. And these are tags. Okay? And for these, I just use the pop of color dots for the bingo numbers. And that's all I did to these. Here's that one. And this one actually has a bingo on it. So there we go. I just thought these were so cute. Oh, this one has a bingo as well. There you go. I thought these were so cute for, you know, gift tags. So I went ahead and made that. Now this was not a requirement, guys. These were not a requirement, but this was. So I wanted to send another, you know, just an extra thank you gift. And I actually had this pen in my stash. This is a Vera Bradley pen, and I bought it with the full intentions of using it, and I never did. You know, so I thought, well, I'm gonna go ahead and include this pen just because I think it matches pretty good with the card set. And then I wanted to send her an extra thank you gift, and I started playing around with the faux leather. So her name starts with a K, and I made her a little keychain or a key ring. This is the leather from Hobby Lobby, and I used some Wonder Bond, I think it's called, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do that again because it kind of flattens out the pattern on the faux leather. It was easy, but I'm not sure that I will use that again. And then right here, the iron accidentally got onto the faux leather itself. And I did use my Cricut to make this, guys. And then I made her a little tassel, again, out of the faux leather. So that's gonna be my extra gift to her. I hope she likes it. And I didn't want to just throw it, you know, into an envelope. So what I did was I made a stationery box, guys. I made the box to put everything into, and you know, remember guys, I haven't been crafting a whole lot, so this really was a lot of fun. This flower die is a die that I have in my stash, and the butterfly right here, 3D butterfly, that was a punch that my BFF sent me. This is another flower die. Actually, this is a punch. And then I put some pearls on the sides. I put the gold flourish on there. And I don't know if you can tell, guys, but this gold flourish, let me see. I put stickles throughout the gold flourish. And I mean, up close, you can see the sparkle. I don't know if you can tell right there, but I used stickles. I used colored stickles for the flower, and then of course the leaves. And then I took some filler balls and cut them in half and used those for the bingo, you know, the cover up on the bingo. And this is another die that I had in my stash, and I put some stickles on that one as well. So the little butterfly is so cute. I used it's like a bronze colored cardstock, and then I used 2 of the vellum punch out butterflies, and the one at the bottom, this second row, it's just I put some sugar spun around the edges, and then this one I didn't use any of the sugar spun. I just used some of the stickles to outline the butterfly, and then the little body of the butterfly, I just put a couple of little bling pieces on there. So it all fits nicely here. Oh, and this is the inside. I had 2 extra because I printed these out twice. So there are 2 on the lid and 2 inside the box, and everything just fits perfect inside the box, guys. And that's what I was aiming for. And then the pen, and then her thank you gift, you know, her little extra. And then I just took some, you know, this is actually the spring Easter shred from Dollar Tree, but I thought it just went really well with this. So I just put some shred in there and called it a day. Guys, I had so much fun. I can't wait to get back to crafting. I'm getting my craft room back in July. So I've been trying to, you know, lay it out in my head. I actually made a little diagram of where I want everything in the room. And I am so excited to start that. But anyway, so here is my stationery box to her. I hope she enjoys it. And guys, if you don't mind, take a second to hit that like button. It really does help out. And I know I've been MIA for a little bit, but I'll be back. I promise I'm going to be back. It's just I need to regather myself and reorganize so I know where everything is at. As some of you guys know, I craft in a very, very small space in my bedroom, and it's kind of hard because my husband goes to bed so early. I work so late, so during the day, I mean, I have time during the day, but then someone is sleeping right there on that side of my wall, and I don't want to wake them up because it's my nephew, and he also works really late until about 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know, we both have the same hours, but I just hate to wake him up, you know. So anyway, guys, I really did like this butterfly. I hope that this has inspired you in some way, and please don't forget to hit that like button and let me know what you think about this project. I really had fun making it, and I really do hope my partner enjoys it. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you another day. I'll come back and show you what she sent me. Okay guys, thanks a lot, and y'all have a great day. Thanks a lot, guys.